Hey everyone, Irit here, and I have a new process video for you. I am using the May 2017 Hip Kit Club kits for the first time. This is my first project with them, and I have to say that I actually had an idea when I started it, and I kind of changed it a little bit. My original thought was to kind of cut a circle into my pattern paper and back it with and then use like the frame of that circle, so that 12 by 12 paper, and then add a bunch of embellishments in that circular area that I cut out. But then I thought that I was feeling I didn't want to pull out any gadgets or die cutting machine or anything. So I just created this very wonky frame. And I decided already from the start that I'm going to position my photos on the bottom right corner. So I kind of had the main, I guess, idea where things were gonna go. Kind of. Well, basically just the photos, but yeah. And then that edge was looking just a little bit kind of unfinished and a little bit messy, so I inked it with some gold ink, and I'm going to show you. This is Brilliance Galaxy Gold pigment ink, and just to give it a more finished and polished look. And now I have these two photos, and these are of my daughter, and she went to one of the zoos nearby. Well, nearby, it's like a 40-minute drive, and they just got a new lion, I think, in the zoo. So they had a little festival there. She went with a friend and the friend's family. For us, it's a little bit that adhesive dispenser is not working for me, but I keep on trying. I think eventually I made it work. For us, it's a little bit, Lily, my youngest, is just a little bit in a challenging age, and yeah, she just goes wherever she wants and then starts screaming if we decide that we have to go in the other direction or something like that. Anyway, so yes, my daughter spent like half the day in this lovely zoo. It's a really beautiful zoo. It's just situated in the middle of nature and really beautiful. We've been there several times since living in Austria, and yeah. So yeah, anyway, there's also a cute little story about the previous lion. They brought a new lion to replace a lion that died. So the other lion had a malignancy in his testicles, and they had to remove it. And because he didn't have his testicles, he didn't have any testosterone. So he didn't have the typical, mane of hair that lions have, and he looked like a female, and he was very cute. And yeah, so it's not connected to anything. So you can see me playing around with my embellishments. And I really wanted to use that cute little die cut piece from Chamel because it was also a lion. And even though actually my daughter is made up to be like a leopard, I think you say in English. I'm not sure. So not exactly a lion, but one of those big cats. But I thought it was close enough. And yeah, so I was just playing around. There are so many embellishments, and I wasn't sure which ones I wanted to use. Then I thought, okay, let's place the title first, and then I can see how the embellishment is working. So the alphas this month are super fantastic. Love them. And I really wanted to use one of these words, so I searched for something that would fit, and I kind of had this idea in my mind to have a title with something that has to do with jungle. And actually I was also thinking about song lyrics of this I think it's like a German series of movies for kids. It's called Bibi and Tina, and they have really lovely music, I have to say. We've been listening to it in the car, so I'm very well versed in all the songs. And there's actually one song there that says something about dancing with monkeys and life is a jungle and something like that. So I was actually going just to use the photos to tell that story and use kind of a line from the song about life is a jungle or something like that. But I ended up just writing a little bit about her day in the zoo and the new lion and that sort of thing. So I'll save the other topic for future layout. So you can see I just added some foam to my frame to kind of pop it up so all the embellishments can kind of peek from the frame. And especially I knew I wanted to use a lot of the chipboard pieces, so it's nice to have that extra little space that the foam gives me between my frame and background paper. And I'm using papers from the kit. They are from different manufacturers, but you can see how lovely they coordinate. So my title will be, because I wanted to use one of those foam words, so I found the word life, and then I'm just going to make it jungle life. And I don't know if it makes a lot of sense, but it works for me. So animals, jungle, whatever. I'm easygoing. And yeah, and now I'm just going to play with my embellishments. So at the beginning I was kind of thinking that I will have like a bunch of animals kind of peeking from behind that frame. I really wanted to use that cute little bear that is holding the sign. And I think actually it didn't make it to the final layout because, I don't know, it just wasn't working for me, and I decided to go in a bit different direction. I did made the lion work for me though. So I thought I would use, you know, we got this gorgeous sheet of chipboard from Maggie Holmes, her Chasing Dreams collection, and I love chipboard pieces, but they can be sometimes a little bit tricky to use because of their bulk, and especially Maggie Holmes, she makes these gorgeous pieces that are really statement pieces and rather large, and you know, you can't really layer chipboard because then it gets two-dimensional. So I just thought I would fill that little window that I created there with lots of the chipboard pieces, especially kind of the large ones that might be tricky to use somewhere else. So that bear is actually looking pretty cute there, but you'll see that I move things around. I don't know why I wasn't liking it there. I think it looked really nice. I stuck the lion in the corner there, and that also looks really cute, but you'll see that I decide to move things around. So I think here at this point I kind of decided, okay, I'm going to focus on these chipboard pieces and kind of play with them and see how they look. Because I have all the foam around, I need to trim those pieces just a little bit so that they fit. And I'm using those Tim Holtz scissors. You know, they're super strong and they cut through chipboard without a problem. So, trying to find a good place, and at this point I already wanted to use the chipboard pieces, but I wasn't really sure how I'm going to fit them. And then gradually I kind of come to this design of just spreading them very kind of in a, well, you'll see, just spreading them around, keeping the spaces between them. Nothing is really overlapping, but I managed to fit quite a lot of pieces there. So just a really fun way to use some lovely embellishments that might be a little bit challenging to use because they're so big and bulky. And obviously, you know, I made this really big window, but you can cut a bunch of little circles from your top piece of pattern paper and then back it with another one. And you can make little windows, you can make a big circle, you can make a heart shape. You can really customize this design concept to fit your preferences and just play with it. I actually did something very similar in an online class that I did with Jen Schow, and the class it's an older class that came out in 2016. It's called Make an Impact, and I also do something really fun with these type of like windows and fitting some cute embellishments through them. And yeah, Jen and I also have a new class. It's called Custom Made, and it's all about adding little custom touches, handmade touches to your layout. Lots of fun techniques, like we always do. We love to do classes or I love to do classes, I think Jen also, that you can just grab your supplies and go. So I will link you also to that in the description box, and it's on special introductory price until June 1st. We have 20 projects in total, 10 from each of us. And yeah, I hope you will join us in this class. So you can see, once I kind of had that main idea in my head of just spreading the chipboard pieces around, this came together super fast. And I really loved that. I think my favorite bit of this layout is that little light blue frame that I have there, and I'm going to put in it those two cute little birds, the puffy birds from the Dear Lizzie puffy stickers. I love those puffy stickers. It's possible I have them also in my stash, just because they are so gorgeous, and I think I can use them on any layout for the rest of eternity, or something less dramatic. So I'm putting down that frame, and soon I'm going to add those cute little birds in it. And because I added those puffy birds, they are a different texture from all the chipboard that I have, I want to add that same texture somewhere else in this layout, because repetition is one of those design principles that really help a page come together and the design look more cohesive and you know, just good and finished and all that. So adding some more little bits and pieces of chipboard to fill in the spaces, adding the cute little flower on top of the lion. I thought that looked super cute. And now I'm just adding those darling birds. I mean, look how cute that is. It's too cute. I can't handle it. And then I just added, I think, all the animals from that, or almost all the animals from that puffy sticker sheet, because it worked so well with, you know, my photos here and the whole idea of the layout. So like about animals and that sort of thing. And yeah, this is kind of finished. I'm just going to add my journaling on a little label die cut that came in the exclusive ephemera package, and that's it. My layout is done. I hope you enjoyed this video and feel inspired to go make something pretty. Thank you for watching. I wish you a lovely Sunday. Bye.